You have a new idea or want to develop your know-how utilizing artificial intelligence and blockchain technology or similar tools. This is a good idea. First thing first, you can develop any kind of software or system utilizing artificial intelligence very cost effective and fast today. But the thing that we should consider is before starting this utilization, we must structure our idea. And this helps us to make a joint between two structured systems, for example, artificial intelligence and your idea. I recommend you to use SMART framework. This framework is easy to use, understandable, and very fast. My name is Morteza Soltani. I am aerospace engineer from Germany. Please accompany me to the end of this video and I will tell you how you can structure your idea using SMART framework. Without making a clear structure, the compatibility between artificial intelligence and your idea would be damaged and you cannot reach your goals. SMART on this term comes from abbreviation of 5 words, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bounded. We will delve step by step to all these 5 definitions. It's all simple. What I want to do is to use the examples that I developed and also will develop with you together a new example to show you how we can develop a new idea. I employed artificial intelligence to develop a system for more safe flights, a data-driven system. It means that this system is able to gather data and to process this data using a risk-based methodology, but it is not something that you should care about. In the past, I purchased such system for hundreds of $1,000s, but now I am able to use artificial intelligence to create a more effective and boost it with blockchain technology. And I will tell you how. We will develop a protection system together, and I will tell you step by step how we can make it smart and give structure to it. Parallelly, you can simulate your own idea and interact with me within comments. I also can make lives with you to talk about your idea without taking sensitive information and exchange the information how you can give structure to this. Within artificial intelligence, we will develop a climate protection idea together here, and we will use blockchain to create a butterfly effect to develop this idea. The coolest part is that this combination helps us to make a fusion, and it helps us to implement our idea without seeking for investors and to reduce our risks and to reduce massive costs. Let's start to make this idea smart. The first question is how this idea could be specific. Your idea must have specific goals. What is the main functionality of your idea? When you start to simulate, you can write down the functionalities of your idea. Don't forget that during development of your idea, these functionalities could be increased or changed and replaced. SMART framework refines your idea step by step. And after some time, you will realize that you have clear, specific objectives for your idea. The first specific objective of our exemplar is to reduce carbon footprint of data processing, including data centers. They produce 2% of carbon footprints worldwide, similar to the whole aviation worldwide. This is a big number. As computers and data centers are very silent objects, we overlook the importance of these systems in carbon dioxide generation and global warming. This is the long-term objective of this exemplar. We will talk about the midterm and short-term objective of this exemplar in the next videos because I don't want to make you confused with the terminologies and wordings. To refine and reach this specific objective, I mixed my know-how with the realities, with research and SMART framework. I reached to this specific objective. You can also do it easily by yourself. Just simulate what is the objective of your idea. Don't try to reach the specific one. We reach to this during this cycle together. On this stage, we just want to clear how it works. Next step is to make your idea measurable. Everything must be able to turn into numbers, reliable numbers, to enable you and your project to interact with other systems like artificial intelligence. In our exemplar, for example, the amount of carbon footprint reduced is one number. Or your idea is also the same. You can change them into numbers. But first of all, just imagine which numbers are important at this step. The next step is to be achievable. Your idea objectives must be feasible in the real world. Of course, for new ideas, it's not completely known how achievable they are. But don't worry about this. If your idea comes from an experience that you gathered and from a know-how that you own from your business or your industry, your goals are achievable. The next letter of the abbreviation is relevance. Relevance means that some interaction and interrelationship between all components of your idea must exist. For our exemplar, the objective is to reduce carbon footprint of data processing. To make this interrelationship, we use a community, smart community, we together. And this is the link between our objective and our plan, which helps us to reach our goals. If you make your idea a community-based idea, it boosts your success factor, because when people using social media like YouTube, your project starts to create added value in early stages, even in seeding stage, like our exemplar, which is completely at the position 0. And we will develop it together. And the last letter is time bound. We must have a timetable for our idea, a realistic one. It is not necessary at this stage that create a concrete calendar for your idea, but we will define sub-objectives and we define deadlines for them to make our project time bounded. These 5 definitions helps us to make our projects smart. When you make your project smart, you have a structure for your project. Try and errors will not disturb the development of our project. To talk more about this exemplar and also your project, please subscribe me. We can exchange how this exemplar will be developed and how we can make your ideas smart to be compatible with artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. I will gladly present these definitions for you in next videos and also delve into details of this exemplar and your project. Is some sort of learning by doing for me and you. Therefore, I invite you to join this fascinating journey in which we learn together and develop fascinating ideas which needed hundreds of thousands investment in the past years, and nowadays using these new technologies makes them easy to reach. The most important thing is that we structure our idea and we will success. Thank you and see you in next videos.